Breathe with me for a moment. Inhale softly through the nose and let the exhale leave the mouth like a warm breeze. Let the shoulders loosen. Let the jaw unclench. Let the space behind the eyes soften. Life carries many requests, and sometimes the heart grows tired of trying to be strong. Right here, it is safe to set the weight down. Right here, it is safe to be kind to the self. A new chapter is not forced into being. It is welcomed. It arrives the way morning light fills a room, quiet and sure. With each gentle breath, the body hears a caring message. There is no rush. The path opens as the nervous system settles. The whole self can meet this moment without pressure, without proofs, without struggle. If the mind has been busy with worries, give it a simple job now. Count the breath. 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, 3 on the next inhale, 4 on the next exhale. Keep going to 8, then begin again. While the numbers move, let the belly loosen and drop. If a thought arrives, let it pass like a cloud. Nothing to chase, nothing to fix. There is only this soft rhythm that says, I am safe now. It is okay to receive. Say those words quietly if it helps. Feel how the chest eases when the voice turns gentle. Feel how the heartbeat steadies when the mind chooses kind words. The body listens to the tone of thought. The body blooms in the weather of kindness. Place 1 hand over the heart and 1 hand over the belly and notice the warm contact. The hands can speak to the body without words. They say, I am here with you. Allow a small smile to form, even if it is only the thought of a smile. A small curve of the lips can tell the nervous system that safety is present. In this quiet state, changes become possible because there is room for them. Support can reach a relaxed body. Fresh ideas can land in a mind that is not braced for attack. A softened inner world becomes a doorway. When the heart feels scattered or late, there can be a sense that life is closing its windows. This is not true. Life has many windows. Life opens more of them when the inner voice turns tender. This practice is simple. Pause, soften, breathe, and bless the moment. Blessing the moment does not deny any pain. It brings light to it. Light gently changes what it touches. A soothing sentence can be that light. Try a few and choose one that feels like a warm blanket. Life can be gentle with me. Support finds me in kind ways. I am willing to be helped. Feel which one the body accepts most easily and keep it close. Let it ride on the breath for the next few minutes. If the eyes want to close, allow it. Notice the contact points between body and seat, body and floor, body and clothing. Let the muscles around the spine release one by one. Let the face rest. If a sigh appears, allow the sigh. It is the body's way of saying yes. Let the breath be slightly longer on the exhale than on the inhale. This lengthens calm. With each out-breath, picture tension leaving through the soles of the feet and ease arriving through the crown of the head. Softness goes where attention goes. This is the first secret. Attention is nourishment. Where the attention rests, life grows. If a wave of emotion rises, hold it kindly. Emotion is energy moving. It does not need a fight. It needs room. The room is created by slow breath and kind words. Whisper, I allow this feeling to pass through. I am not alone inside. Often the body loosens right after such permission. When the body loosens, the mind hears that it can step out of defense and into choice. Choice is the doorway to change. In choice, small steps look possible again. In choice, the future feels less like a wall and more like a garden gate. Let us make a small agreement for this practice. If fatigue speaks, we respond with care. If doubt raises its voice, we lower ours and speak more gently. If impatience tries to push, we slow down even more. A loving pace is not laziness, it is wisdom. The seeds of new results do not sprout under harsh light. They sprout in steady warmth. Choose one simple sentence to guide the next hour. I go at a kind pace, or I give myself grace, or my inner world matters. Say it now, once, and feel the body's answer. It may be a release in the neck, a warmer chest, a softer belly. These signs are the body's way of saying yes. Take another series of 8 counted breaths. On each exhale, silently place a soft statement into the breath. Safe, open, peace, allowed. These are keys. They unlock the doors that tension closed. They let in a breeze. The breeze carries a promise. The self is not broken. The self is learning new language. This language does not scold. It blesses. It does not push. It invites. It does not accuse. It forgives and guides. With this language, the whole being can approach a new method of shaping life from the inside out. The heart will not be forced. It will be led with kindness. That is enough for now. Kindness, breath, and the willingness to receive timely good. In this softness, notice any part of life that longs for a shift. It could be comfort in the body, a calm relationship with money, steady confidence, or a sense of belonging. Do not wrestle with it. Hold it lightly, the way hands hold a delicate cup. Whisper, I am open to a kinder way. Then allow a moment of stillness. The stillness is not empty. It is full of space for the next step to appear. The next step will be simple. The next step will be gentle. The next step will honor the nervous system and meet the mind where it is with care and clarity. Take one more breath and let the body file this feeling under safe, allowed, and supported. Now the heart is ready to learn a simple practice with water and words, a practice that helps the inner world agree with the desired future. The practice is not magic in the sense of tricks. It is a tender way to align thought, feeling, and the body's natural wisdom. It gives shape to hope and gives the nervous system a calm pathway to follow. This path starts with something pure and familiar. A glass of water and a kind sentence spoken with belief just soft enough to be real. The body already knows how to receive water. The mind already knows how to speak. We will let them work together. This is how change becomes comfortable, steady, and swift. Water has a quiet intelligence. It takes the shape of any container it meets, and in that way it gives a picture of how thoughts shape inner space. When thoughts are harsh, the inner world tightens and becomes small. When thoughts are kind and clear, the inner world expands and steadies. The glass method builds on this simple truth. It treats the mind's words as a gentle current and the water as a carrier of that current. The method says, let what you want be present in your words, and let your words bless what you drink. This is not about force, it is about alignment. It is about giving the body a message it can touch and taste. Goodness belongs here. The heart of the method is ease. It uses a glass because a glass is ordinary, and ordinary is powerful. Ordinary objects are trusted. The nervous system rests when the ritual is simple. A glass, a little water, a few kind sentences. This is all that is needed. The method invites a clear picture of the present and a loving picture of the desired outcome. These pictures are not complicated. The present might be, I feel anxious about money. The desired outcome might be, I allow steady income to flow. The present might be, my body feels tense. The desired outcome might be, my body cooperates with peace. These are not demands, they are invitations. Invitations are easier for the heart to accept. There is a reason the statements are short. The body understands short, calm phrases the way it understands a lullaby. Complex words tire the mind. Long speeches can confuse the felt sense. Short phrases, said with warmth, guide the system toward balance. A steady stream of softness gathers strength the way a gentle river smooths a stone. With each repetition, the statement becomes more familiar. With familiarity, the body relaxes into the new tone. With relaxation, the mind opens, and with that openness, fresh choices show up without strain. Holding a glass places the method in the hands. Hands are a bridge between thought and action. They can turn a wish into a small deed. This is why the method feels reassuring. The mind does not have to hold everything on its own. The hands help, the water helps. The simple act of lifting, pouring, and sipping helps. Each step says to the whole self, this is real and it is safe. The body believes what is repeated with care. The body trusts what is simple and kind. In this ritual, both are present. The statements used with the glass are gentle and present tense. Present tense phrases place the nervous system here and now where calm is possible. I allow steady income to flow. My body cooperates with peace. Support shows up in kind ways. If any phrase feels too big, it can be softened. I am willing to allow steady income to flow. I am learning to let my body cooperate with peace. I am opening to support. Soften until the body says yes. The yes might be a deeper breath, a less tight neck, a warmer stomach. The yes is the sign that the statement is a match for today. There is also a reason to include gratitude in the method. Gratitude is not a demand for happiness. It is attention to what already supports life. Clean water, a quiet corner, a moment of stillness, these are not small. They build a base. When gratitude is present, the nervous system feels held. When the system feels held, it does not brace against change. Without bracing, change can settle in. One soft sentence of gratitude before lifting the glass is enough. Thank you for this breath, this water, this chance to practice. Some may think that a glass is too simple to support real change. Yet very often, what is simple works best because it is easy to repeat. The method's power grows through daily use. Repetition tells the mind, this is the new normal. The new normal becomes the path of least resistance, and life loves to follow paths of least resistance. The glass method uses this truth with care. It offers a stable cue the body can rely on and a clear tone the mind can echo through the day. The method does not ask for perfect faith. It asks for small, sincere willingness. If faith is small today, let the statements be smaller. Instead of I am wealthy, try I allow timely money for today's needs. Instead of I am fully healed, try my body welcomes calm and calm supports healing. Instead of I am always confident, try I am learning to stand kindly with myself. These are bridge phrases. They carry the heart from where it is to where it wants to go, without shame and without force. When the glass meets the lips, pause. Feel the coolness or warmth. Feel the throat receiving. Let the mind rest on the gentle sentence chosen earlier. Let it be the only sentence in the room for a few seconds. Let it be a kind hum that moves through the chest and belly. This pairing of word and water becomes a cue. The next time water touches the lips, the nervous system will recall the sentence and the feeling of safety. Over days and weeks, the cue strengthens. With time, the act of drinking water can carry the whole tone of the intention. This is how ordinary life becomes a doorway to a better inner world, and a better inner world shapes kinder outcomes. Now let us speak of why this method supports real shift in a body and a life. Thought, emotion, and the body form a circle. Thought colors emotion. Emotion tunes the body. The body then sends signals back to mind, and the circle continues. When a new thought is kind and believable, it softens emotion. Softer emotion relaxes muscle, breath, and heartbeat. Relaxed body sends a safety message back to the mind. We are okay. That message makes the next kind thought easier to accept. The circle becomes a rising spiral of calm. Calm opens doors that tension kept shut. The nervous system learns through repetition and feeling. A sentence alone can help, but a sentence paired with a physical act can help more. This is why the glass method is so effective. The body already trusts the act of drinking water. When a caring sentence joins that act, the trust wraps around the sentence. Over time, the body treats the sentence like a familiar rhythm. The rhythm becomes a baseline. From that baseline, choices change almost without effort. Tone of voice softens, posture opens, patience lasts longer, and hope feels normal again. Stress narrows attention. When attention narrows, solutions hide in the edges. A softened body widens attention. With wider attention, new options come into view. The method creates softness first, so options have room to appear. After a few days of practice, many notice that the mind does not jump so quickly to worst-case paths. It begins to ask calmer questions. What is one helpful step now? Who can support this in a kind way? Which task brings peace today? These questions lead to clear action, and clear action creates momentum. Momentum, even when gentle, becomes progress. Feel the breath right now and check in with the body. Are the shoulders up near the ears? Let them drop. Is the tongue pressed to the roof of the mouth? Let it rest. Are the hands clenched? Open the palms and let them rest on the lap. These small shifts tell the whole system that safety is here. Safety frees energy. Freed energy can go to healing, learning, and receiving. The body is wise. It wants to cooperate. It only needs permission and a pace that feels humane. There is a common worry. What if doubt appears? Doubt is just a protective part trying to keep life the same because sameness seems safer than the unknown. The method does not fight with doubt. It welcomes doubt and offers smaller steps. If a sentence feels too large, scale it down. If the ritual feels long, shorten it. If the mind gets restless, take 3 breaths and try again later. Meeting the self with patience is not a delay. It is the shortest way through. Affirmations in this practice are not loud slogans. They are soft choices. They must feel true enough to relax the body. Try these and notice the body's answer. It is safe to feel calm. It is safe to stand on my own side. It is safe to receive timely help. If the body agrees, a wave of ease follows. If it does not, adjust the words until ease arrives. The feeling of ease is the signal that the phrase is a good fit right now. As the days pass, the phrases can grow stronger because the body's trust grows stronger. Growth in trust is the very foundation of fast change. Bring one hand to the heart again. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 6. Do this 3 times. On each out-breath, let the thought float through. Progress can be soft and steady. Feel the relief in that. Fast change does not always need fast motion. Fast change can come from removing inner resistance. Softness removes resistance. Alignment removes resistance. A glass of water, a caring sentence, a calm breath. These remove resistance. When resistance drops, life moves quickly on its own. There may be old habits that try to return. When that happens, do not scold the self. Offer a simple reroute. Reach for water. Place the chosen sentence in the mind. Sip slowly. Let the throat receive the message again. Return to the day. This is how neural paths strengthen, through many gentle returns. Soon the returns feel automatic, like reaching for a door handle when it is time to leave. The path becomes part of the self. Over time, small outward shifts appear because inner tone has changed. A kinder tone leads to clearer communication. Clear communication invites support. Support reduces fear. Lower fear frees up creativity. Creativity sees pathways where none were seen before. This cascade begins with inner safety. Inner safety begins with care in thought and care in breath, the glass. Method gathers all of this in one place and makes it easy to repeat. Before moving forward, notice the body again. Scan from head to toe. Wherever there is tightness, send a soft sentence. You can rest. See if the tightness softens even a little. That is success. The body does not need to fall into perfect ease to begin helping. Even 10% more ease is enough to change the choices made in the next hour. 10% more ease today becomes 30% more ease next week. Ease compounds. So do kind words, so does trust. This circle, thought, emotion, body, now has a steady new note running through it. The note says, I support myself. When that note plays under the day, life answers. Opportunities feel less threatening, healthy limits feel possible, patience lasts longer. In this way, inner alignment and outer results begin to match. Let that good news land. Let it land in the shoulders, in the chest, in the belly. Take one more long breath out and set the intention to practice with water and words in a tender, consistent way. The path is simple. The heart is willing. The body is ready. Begin by tending to the space. Clear a small area on a table or countertop and let it become a friendly corner for this practice. Wipe the surface with slow, caring movements, as if polishing the air itself. Choose one clean glass, or two if that feels good, and rinse them with warm water. While rinsing, speak softly, I release old stories. Set a pitcher or bottle of fresh water nearby. Bring a pen and 2 small pieces of paper and place them neatly. If there is a candle, light it only if it brings ease. If there is soft music, keep it low, like a whisper in the background. The aim is to create a feeling of gentle order, a feeling that says, this time is just for caring attention. The nervous system listens to order. It trusts what is steady and simple. Let the body be part of the preparation. Stand or sit with feet grounded and spine relaxed. Soften the knees if standing. Let the shoulders fall as if a small weight has been set down. The breath can move in through the nose and out through the mouth with a longer exhale. The longer exhale teaches the body to soften. Rest the gaze on the glass and notice how clear it is. Water will be held in this clarity. The mind will be held by the same clarity. Whisper, calm supports me. Feel the words like a warm shawl on the shoulders. Let the hands touch each tool, one by one, the glass, the pen, the paper, the water, so the body recognizes them as helpers, not tasks. Choose a time of day when quiet is easy to find. For many, early morning before the day begins or evening before rest both feel supportive. Pick a time that allows a few minutes of unhurried attention. If time is tight, let the ritual be shorter rather than rushed. A brief, sincere moment is more nourishing than a long, tense one. If there are others nearby, let them know this is a peaceful moment and a small ritual is taking place. The space does not need to be fancy. Clean and kind are enough. Let the light in the room be soft. If bright lights feel sharp, dim them. Ease helps the heart open to new messages. Create a small invitation in the space. One folded cloth or napkin beneath the glass can signal that this is a special spot. Place the 2 pieces of paper side by side with the pen resting above them. Put the water within easy reach. Take 3 slow breaths and allow a sense of gratitude to rise, not forced, just noticed. Gratitude for a moment to care. Gratitude for water that supports life. Gratitude for a mind that is willing to learn a gentle way. Quietly say, thank you for this chance to practice. Feel how this one sentence softens the chest. Set a simple boundary for the duration of the ritual. Silence notifications. Reduce outside noise if possible, and let the mind know this is a small island of kindness. If thoughts try to rush in, they can wait on the shore for a few minutes. They will be met later with more calm and clarity. The heart deserves this care. The body responds to this care. This time belongs to gentle alignment, not to solving every problem at once. Keep the tools within an arm's reach so there is no strain or searching. Ease in the setup leads to ease in the method. If helpful, add a scent that feels peaceful, perhaps a drop of a familiar oil on a cloth or the natural smell of fresh air from a window. The sense of smell travels quickly to the parts of the brain that calm and settle. One soft scent can become a cue that it is time to return to inner balance. If scent is not helpful, keep the air plain and clean. This practice is about listening to what feels supportive, not following rules. The only rule here is kindness. Kindness chooses what eases the body and mind in this moment. Look at the glass again and smile softly, even a small smile. The smile is not for show. It is a signal to the nervous system that safety is present. That safety allows the heart to speak honestly. That honesty guides the words that will be chosen. The hands will write with clarity, the mouth will speak with care, and the water will carry the tone of it all. Notice that the space now holds a gentle purpose. This purpose is simple: to nourish a new pattern with calm, steady attention. Place both feet flat if seated, or stand with a light bend in the knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let the chin drop slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. Breathe out fully. Whisper, "I am here, and it is safe to begin." Allow a pause. If there is any resistance, let it be present without fighting it. The circle of glass, water, breath, and kind words does the work. The self only needs willingness and a pace that feels humane. Focus settles. The space feels ready. Now reach for the pen and papers. The method begins with gentle honesty and warm direction. The space is prepared, the tools are simple, and the heart has a quiet willingness. The ritual now becomes a small journey of choosing words that help the body say yes, then letting water carry those words inward. This is ordinary magic, the magic of care made visible. It is time to start. Begin by writing a clear, simple line about the present state on the first piece of paper. Let it be honest and neutral, not harsh. A sentence like, "There is worry about money," or "The body feels tense during the day," tells the truth without blame. Read the line once, then set the paper down beneath the first glass if two are being used, or beside the single glass if only one is used. Breathe and place a hand over the heart for 2 steady breaths. Allow the body to feel seen. Being seen is the first comfort. On the second piece of paper, write a loving description of the desired state in present tense, as if warmth is already here. Keep the words gentle and believable. I allow steady income to flow with ease. My body cooperates with peace and supports my day. Support shows up in kind ways. Try different versions and choose the one that brings a small release in the chest or belly. That release is the body's signal that the phrase is a good match. Place this paper beneath the second empty glass or on the other side of the single glass if only one is used. Fill the first glass with fresh water and hold it with both hands. Let the base of the palm touch the glass so the hands feel the cool surface. Bring attention to the breath and make the exhale longer than the inhale. Whisper the caring sentence that describes the desired state with a tone as soft as a lullaby. I allow steady income to flow. Pause. My body cooperates with peace. Pause. Support shows up in kind ways. Pause. Repeat each line once or twice, slowly enough to stay calm. The aim is not to shout belief, but to soothe the body into allowing it. If 2 glasses are being used, slowly pour the water from the first glass over the paper with the desired state and into the second glass. Keep the eyes soft and the breath steady. While pouring, speak a single gentle line that matches the outcome. I welcome a kind shift. Let the sound be quiet enough to feel intimate. If there is only 1 glass, simply lift it gently over the paper with the desired state for a moment and speak the same line. Attention is the bridge. Intention is the current. Raise the glass to the lips and pause. Take a slow sip. Feel the path of the water across the tongue, down the throat, and into the body. Rest in the feeling that words and water are joining. Let the breath stay calm between sips. With each sip, keep the caring sentence present, not as a chant, but as a soft thought. I allow steady income to flow. My body cooperates with peace. Support shows up in kind ways. The slower the sip, the more time the body has to register the message. When the glass is finished, inhale through the nose and exhale as if fogging a window. This longer exhale says to the nervous system, we are safe, we can receive. Place the glass down and sit or stand quietly for a minute. Notice how the body feels. If there is even a small shift, honor it. If nothing is felt, that is fine. Often the first shifts are subtle, a slower heart rate, a softer face, a more grounded stance. Let the mind know that small changes count. Small changes repeated grow into steady change. Whisper, progress can be soft and steady. Allow that sentence to rest inside the belly like a warm stone. If a journal is nearby, write a few short notes. The present sentence used, the chosen caring sentence, and any feelings that came up during the ritual. Note anything that felt especially calming, a word, a breath, a moment during the pour. This journal is not a test. It is a garden record. It shows what grows well. Over time, certain phrases will prove to be strong companions. Some lines will fade and be replaced by kinder ones. This is healthy. Growth keeps what helps and releases what does not. Repeat this ritual once a day for 7 days if possible, or at a pace that fits life. The body loves rhythm. Rhythm becomes a safe path the mind can walk even on harder days. If a day is missed, return without judgment. The method is a friend, not a strict teacher. Consistency matters more than length. Some days will be 5 minutes, others may be 20. Keep the tone loving. Keep the breath soft. Keep the words kind and present tense. A little water and a gentle sentence can shift the inner weather, and inner weather shapes action and outcomes in quiet, steady ways. If emotion rises during the ritual, allow it. Pause, place a hand over the heart and say, "It is safe to feel what I feel." Take 2 longer exhales, then continue or return later if that feels kinder. If doubt appears, answer with a smaller sentence. I am willing to allow steady income to flow. I am willing to let my body cooperate with peace. Willingness is a doorway. Willingness is enough. After finishing, place the papers somewhere safe. Some like to keep the desired sentence visible during the day, on a mirror, near a desk, by the bed. When the eyes meet the sentence, let the breath lengthen and let the body soften. This brief touch-in keeps the signal strong. Over time, the sentence enters everyday speech and thought. Daily language grows gentler, and daily life follows that tone. The next part of the practice is about words that feel like true friends. A sentence used with water should not be grand or sharp. It should be kind, present, and believable. Words guide emotion. Emotion tunes the body. The tuned body guides action. This is why phrasing matters. A small change in words can create a big change in how the body responds. Begin with the simplest structure. I allow, I welcome, or I am willing to. These phrases open the body instead of pushing it. I allow steady income to flow. I welcome clear, kind support. I am willing to move through the day with calm. Try each version and feel which one makes the breath easier. That ease is the sign that the nervous system is saying yes. A yes from the body is more powerful than a loud statement from the mind. Keep the sentence short. 7 to 10 words are often enough. Short lines move easily with breath and can be remembered without effort. Avoid negations like no, not, or never. The mind tends to hold the core image, and negations can pull attention back to the very thing being released. Replace I am not worried with I feel supported and calm. Replace I will not fail with I am guided to good steps. Replace I don't get sick with my body cooperates with peace. Shape the statement to match the desired feeling rather than a distant outcome. If the topic is money, words like steady, timely, ease, and enough support the nervous system. I allow steady income to flow. Timely payments reach me. I handle money with ease. If the topic is health, words like peace, cooperate, restore, and support help. My body cooperates with peace. My cells restore in gentle ways. Support reaches my body. If the topic is relationships or community, words like kind, clear, warm, and mutual are soothing. Kind connections grow in my life. Clear, warm words guide me. Mutual care is present. Test each sentence with the body. Speak it out loud in a neutral tone and notice the shoulders, jaw, belly, and breath. If any part tightens, soften the sentence. Add a bridge like, I am willing to, or I am learning to, or I am open to steady income. I am learning to speak kindly to my body. I am willing to receive mutual care. The right sentence brings a physical yes. That yes is the doorway to change. Write 3 versions of a caring sentence and place them side by side. Read the first one and place a hand over the heart. Breathe and notice the body. Read the second one and repeat. Read the third one and repeat. Circle the line that created the most ease. That is the line to pair with the water today. In the journal, note the winning line and the feeling it brought. Over days, a pattern appears. The lines that calm most often become the base set, the trusted friends to return to whenever stress rises. Add gentle time cues when needed. A sentence like, I allow steady income to flow can become, I allow steady income to flow this week if the nervous system wants an easier time frame. Support shows up in kind ways can become, support shows up in kind ways today. My body cooperates with peace can become, my body cooperates with peace this morning. Short time frames help the body accept the message because they feel manageable. The mind does not have to leap a great distance. It takes one nearby step. There is a helpful practice called the whisper test. Say the chosen sentence so softly that it would only be heard by someone sitting close. The mind often relaxes when the volume drops. Loudness can trigger resistance. Softness invites agreement. Try the whisper test and notice the effect. If the sentence feels more real as a whisper, keep that tone during the ritual. It is the tone that carries the body into allowing. Let daily language echo the chosen sentences. When small tasks appear, washing dishes, sending a message, preparing a meal, let a tiny version of the line travel with the breath. Ease, steady, kind, open. These single-word companions keep the emotional current gentle all day. When a moment becomes tense, place a hand on the belly and exhale longer, keeping the companion word present. The body will hear it and begin to follow. If a line feels false on a difficult day, scale it down kindly. I allow steady income to flow can soften to, I allow one kind step with money today. My body cooperates with peace can soften to, my breath cooperates with peace for the next minute. Support shows up in kind ways, can soften to, one kind support finds me today. These small lines are powerful because the body can believe them. Belief creates ease, and ease creates movement. Some like to combine a caring sentence with a body action for anchoring. Press thumb and forefinger together gently while speaking the line. Touch the heart space with the palm while whispering the words. Relax the jaw while breathing and repeating the phrase. Anchors create a path the mind can find even when stress rises. With repetition, the anchor becomes a doorway back to calm. Keep the library of phrases fresh but simple. Rotate a few lines for each focus area rather than inventing many. A small set used often carries more power than a long list used once. For money, I allow steady income to flow. Payments reach me on time. I handle money with ease. For health, my body cooperates with peace. Calm flows through my cells. Rest restores me. For connection, kind words guide me. Mutual care surrounds me. Warm support grows here. Let these lines be written on small cards or kept in the journal for quick reach. When the phrase is chosen and the body says yes, return to water and breath. Pair the words with the sip and let the ritual carry them inward. Over time, this pairing becomes automatic. The act of drinking water signals the mind to return to the caring line, and the body relaxes before the words are even formed. This is how a new baseline is set. The baseline becomes gentle, and life begins to match it. If a wave of self-judgment appears, thoughts about not doing enough, not doing it right, or not changing fast, place a hand over the heart and soften the knees if standing. Speak a soft reframe. I am willing to be kind to myself. Follow with 2 long exhales. Then choose the smallest possible helpful act. 1 sip and 1 sentence. Small acts, done kindly, change the course of a day. Days gather into weeks. Weeks gather into a new way of living. Let this be the guiding note. Words that relax the body help the whole life move. Keep them short, present, and believable. Pair them with simple acts like sipping water, breathing out longer, and placing a hand on the heart. Journal lightly to witness gentle progress. Celebrate small openings. The path is not about pressure. It is about allowing the inner climate to turn warm and steady so that growth feels natural. This is the way a glass, a breath, and a kind line become a steady river of change. Let the practice enter the body with kindness. Stand or sit near a mirror where the face can be seen clearly. Keep the light gentle so the eyes do not strain. Before any words are spoken, relax the jaw and soften the area between the eyebrows. Place a hand over the heart for 2 slow breaths so the body knows this is a safe, caring moment. The mirror is not here to judge. It is here to reflect the willingness to grow. Let the gaze meet the eyes, not the lines, not the features, just the living presence within the eyes. Hold that gaze with warmth, the way a friend would be held in a quiet room. Whisper a small truth that the body can accept. It is safe to be on my own side. Pause. Notice the breath. If the throat tightens, drop the shoulders and let the exhale lengthen. When ease returns, offer 1 more gentle sentence. I treat myself with tenderness. Keep the volume low and the pace slow so the words can land. The mirror is a doorway. It opens when softness arrives. Combine this mirror moment with the chosen sentence from the glass ritual. After meeting the eyes with kindness, speak the intention in a present, welcoming tone. I allow steady income to flow, or my body cooperates with peace. Speak once, then rest. Speak twice, then rest longer. The pauses are important. The nervous system absorbs meaning during stillness. If the phrase feels too large on a difficult day, add a bridge. I am willing to allow steady income to flow. Or, I am learning to let my body cooperate with peace. Bridges are the gentle steps that carry the heart across doubt without strain. When the sentence is complete, thank the reflection for showing up. Gratitude at the mirror trains the mind to associate self-viewing with care rather than criticism. Add breathing as a steady companion to both the mirror and the glass. Use a simple rhythm that calms and steadies. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. The slightly longer exhale tells the body that the moment is safe. When the body hears safety, the mind releases guard duty. In that release, positive sentences land with less resistance. Some find it helpful to rest a hand on the belly and a hand on the heart while breathing. This touch anchors attention and warms the inner space where new beliefs take root. If thoughts wander, let them drift by and return to counting the breath. The breath is the shepherd. It brings attention back to a calm field. Let gratitude flow next. Gratitude here is not a performance. It is a quiet noticing of what already helps. After the breath settles, look around and name 3 gentle supports that are present right now. It might be a sturdy chair, clean water, a window with light, a clock that keeps time, or a pen that works every time it is picked up. Speak these small blessings out loud or write them down in a few simple lines. When the mind tracks what is supportive, the body relaxes even more. Relaxed bodies receive fresh ideas. Fresh ideas lead to new choices. New choices open pathways that stress once hid. Bring all 3 add-ons together at least once a day. Mirror, breath, gratitude, and the inner climate shifts. The eyes meet kindness, the lungs guide calm, and attention warms to what is already working. When this climate holds steady, the chosen sentence for the glass finds rich soil. It grows more easily because the ground no longer resists. Some days, one add-on will feel stronger than the others. Follow what feels most nourishing. If the mirror feels hard, breathe and practice gratitude. If gratitude feels dry, breathe and use the mirror. If breath feels tight, begin with a single grateful line and then try the mirror again. The aim is gentleness, not perfection. Let a brief body scan close the add-ons. Starting at the crown of the head and moving slowly to the toes, invite ease to spread. Ease in the forehead, ease around the eyes, ease in the jaw, ease in the throat, ease in the shoulders, ease in the chest, ease in the belly, ease in the hips, legs, and feet. This quiet scan teaches the nervous system to be a partner in change. When the body becomes a partner, the mind no longer works alone. This shared work is why the method accelerates gentle results. Now gather these pieces into a rhythm that carries through a week. Rhythm turns good intentions into daily nourishment. The first day begins with a full ritual. The 2 notes, the pour or the lift, the calm sip, the chosen sentence, and a few lines in a journal. Add the mirror, the 4-2-6 breath, and 3 quiet gratitudes. Keep the whole process simple and light, 10 to 20 minutes at most, so the system finishes hungry to return rather than eager to escape. Before sleep, touch the sentence once more with a single breath. Let the last thought of the day be kind. On the second day, repeat the ritual at the same time if possible. The nervous system trusts schedules that are steady. Choose whether to keep the same intention sentence or adjust it slightly for better ease. If the body relaxed easily the day before, keep the sentence. If resistance was felt, soften the sentence and try again. During the day, pair small tasks with the companion word that fits the goal: steady, peace, kind, or open. Whisper the word while washing hands, tying shoes, or filling a glass of water. Many small moments create a strong undercurrent for change. The third day invites a brief midday reset. Set aside 2 minutes to breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and breathe out for 6. While exhaling, let the chosen sentence pass through mind and chest. Then, sip water and feel the throat receive it. This fast reset keeps the intention afloat when the day grows busy. Keep the evening simple. One look into the mirror with the soft phrase, one grateful line in the journal, and a longer exhale before sleep. Small and steady wins the trust of the body. On the fourth day, allow a gentle review. Read the journal notes from the first 3 days. Circle any words that felt unusually soothing. Circle the moments where the body showed a sign of agreement. A deeper breath, a warmer chest, a less tense jaw, a sudden small idea that felt helpful. Build the next sentence from these circled clues. If timely felt good around money, try timely income reaches me. If restore felt good around health, try my body restores with peace. If mutual felt good around connection, try mutual care grows here. Let the day's ritual echo these clues so the system feels seen and supported. The fifth day strengthens the anchor. Add a light physical cue each time the sentence is spoken. Press thumb and forefinger together, soften the knees, or touch the heart space. The cue becomes a pathway back to calm during surprise stress. This is useful because life can change tone without warning. With an anchor, the mind can return to steady ground quickly, and the ritual's benefits are not lost to one hard moment. Keep gratitude fresh by noticing supports that were unseen before. A kind message, a quiet morning, a task that finished more easily, a bill paid on time. Write these down without fanfare. The list is a lighthouse, not a scoreboard. On the 6th day, practice a gentle test. Shorten the ritual by half and see if the same calm can be reached. If yes, keep this shorter version for busy days. If not, return to the fuller version and let the body have more time. The aim is to meet the day with kindness, not to meet a rule. Close the evening with a body scan and a soft line of praise for showing up. Thank you for this small, steady care. The 7th day completes the first cycle. Pour water with tenderness, speak the sentence slowly, sip with attention, and then sit quietly for an extra minute to notice what has shifted. The shift may be subtle. It may be more patience, easier breathing, a calmer view of a task, or a sense that help is closer. Any shift counts. End the day by writing a short reflection in the journal. What felt most supportive, what felt ready to be adjusted, and what small action the heart is willing to try next week. Let the next week repeat the rhythm with one adjustment based on the notes. Repetition with light refinement is how new pathways become the easiest ones to walk. Along any path of change, tender challenges appear. Some days the practice feels dry and the mind says, nothing is happening. On such a day, return to the smallest helpful act. One sip, one sentence, one longer exhale. Replace the big goal with a near goal. One kind support finds me today. One clear step with money this morning. One calm hour for my body. Near goals calm the system because they can be held. When calm returns, larger goals feel welcome again. Impatience is another visitor. It often hides under the thought, this should be faster. When impatience arrives, answer with a soft reframe. Fast change can come from removing resistance. Then remove resistance by softening the words. If I allow steady income to flow feels tight, try, I allow steady income to find one open door today. If my body cooperates with peace feels unreachable, try, my breath cooperates with peace for the next minute. The body relaxes when it senses an achievable step. Relaxation opens the next door. Doubt may question whether words and water can help real-life issues. Doubt is not an enemy. It is a protector that fears disappointment. Give it a task. Track small evidence, not big results. Evidence looks like a calmer phone call, a task completed with less tension, a kind message that lands at the right time, a bill paid with ease, a body that settles to sleep faster. Write down these small proofs. Doubt softens when it is shown that care is working in daily ways. Perfectionism may also appear, insisting that every step be done exactly the same, at the exact time, with perfect focus. When perfectionism tightens the shoulders, soften the rules. Do half of the ritual kindly, rather than all of it harshly. If the day is busy, stand at the sink, whisper the sentence once, take 2 long exhales, sip water, and place a hand over the heart for a heartbeat. Then continue with the day. The nervous system does not need grand effort. It needs steady signals that kindness leads. Skipping a day brings its own story. The mind might say, the streak is broken, or now it's ruined. Replace that story with a welcome. The practice is a friend. Friends are happy when we return, then return. The next moment is always a good place to begin again. This message trains the system to choose care over punishment. Care builds trust. Punishment breaks it. Trust is the soil where this method grows best. Some may feel a surge of emotion during the mirror or the pour. Tears may come, anger may spark, numbness may spread. All are signs that energy is moving. Let the body have room for a minute. Place both feet on the ground. Breathe out longer than breathing in. If the wave is too big, stop the ritual and take a brief walk, drink plain water, or rest in silence. Return later with a softer sentence and a slower pace. The ritual is not a test to pass. It is a place to be held. If words begin to feel stale, refresh them with a quality rather than a result. Instead of, I allow money to flow, try, I allow stability to grow. Instead of, I am fully healthy, try, peace nurtures my body. Instead of, I am always confident, try, gentleness and clarity guide my voice. Qualities are easier to feel right away. Feeling them teaches the system what to repeat. Repetition makes qualities familiar. Familiar qualities become the new baseline. When outer conditions seem slow to match inner work, guide attention to what can be shaped today. Tone of inner speech, pace of breath, posture during tasks, order on a desk, light stretching between efforts, the choice to speak with more clarity, the willingness to ask for help in one small way. These are not small. They are signals that life is safe enough to grow. Outer results often follow inner signals the way spring follows a series of soft rains. And now, bring everything together for a closing that stays with the heart. Sit or stand near the glass. Let the tools rest where they are and trust that the practice is already alive within. Place a hand on the heart and another on the belly. Take the 4-6 breath 3 times. Speak the chosen sentence with a tone of quiet trust. Speak it once, then let silence hold it. Whisper a single line of gratitude for this moment of care. Sip the remaining water with attention and allow the throat to carry the message inward. When the glass is set down, feel the ground under the feet and the space around the body. With the next exhale, let the words safe, open, and supported drift through. Carry a gentle verdict, not as a judgment, but as a soft truth that can guide the days ahead. Tenderness works. Gentle, steady care reshapes the inner world, and the inner world teaches life how to treat the self. A glass of water becomes a companion. A kind sentence becomes a path. Breath becomes a bridge. The mirror becomes a friend. Gratitude becomes the quiet engine of change. This way is not harsh. It does not demand. It invites. It invites the best in the self to rise and meet the day. As the practice continues, week after week, the body learns this language of kindness and responds with calm, patience, and strength. Choices become clearer because fear is not steering every turn. Support is easier to see because attention has widened. Solutions feel closer because the nervous system is no longer braced against life. This is the gift of aligning thought, emotion, and body with loving intention. It is not complicated. It is faithful. It meets the self where it is and walks at a humane pace. Let a final blessing settle gently. May ease meet each morning. May clarity guide each step. May timely help arrive in kind ways. Let one soft line be carried forward as a daily companion. Choose the one that fits today. Life supports me in kind ways. I welcome timely good. I treat myself with tenderness each day. Speak it once, feel the breath answer, and move into the day with a quieter heart. Small steps are more than enough. Small steps given daily become a path. A path walked with kindness leads to a life that feels like home.